Genhart, there's two of these brain thingies up ahead. There's some of these liquids on the grounds leading towards a barrel. I think your skills might come in handy here into toppling off these things. So I should just go ahead and make a jump up here. Remaining within...
I've got a long road ahead.
The mission has to come
shadows.
first.
To have a
See your way.
shot from above. And you're firebolt. And give it a big boom. There we go. Welcome in, dear Vikings. Welcome to our continuation of my personal saga, where I play as myself, role-playing me and my mindsets during this era, and how I think and how I act during around that time. Playing as a ranger, strength build, very well, kind of, I would say, out of the blue. Not out of the blue, but not so often seen builds, because most people go for dexterity. And it will be a lot of my thought process going into this, a lot of lore parts, maybe sometimes sitting down at the fire, and even just browsing and reading through the books. 100%. That's a good shot. And with that, could jump behind you, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump behind you and get ready with my with my two one-handed axe. That is the Devourer. It's coming for me because I have a lower AC, of course. That's a clever move to do. Shadowheart is able to withstand that attack. We're gonna hit him. He's down on a 7, and I've got to put up a Shield of Faith on me that I should have done before. So,
still breathing.
And with that, we will use an offhand attack here to finish him off. That's a 7, and the normal attack to go and attack the Intellect Devourer. He's down to 4. We're still getting hits though, very nastily.
Well, perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Perhaps our survival is not such a distant prospect. Who knows? So, and with that, we are going to have a loot around. We'll use a short rest
We can keep going a little longer now.
to heal up. Then we will put on ourselves Speak with Animals, just as a preparation, and also Hunter's Mark, but I need that to be on a target first. So let's group back up using the button G to put them all together. Talking off, have a look at in our channel, as we will very likely soon have an Selective Armor we burnt down. Very good. Have a beginner's guide with all kinds of tips and tricks towards the game for you. Ground poison. That sounds good. A potion of haste, very powerful early on. And I see over there another corpse of a dead mind flayer that I'm gonna head up and check out. Hello, sir. Some items to throw around. Let's click on this plus button over here to bring in some of the items into our hotkeys. Let's keep on moving. Another Intellect Devourer. What else do we have here? Some boxes. These tools. Very good. You never know what we might need these grasses for, so better pick them with us. And there is a wooden trunk. Not very sturdy. I'll use my thief tool for it. We're just gonna smack it open, and there's leather helmets and some gold in there. My oh my. Maybe That might be something for us. Dexterity saving throws. Yeah. Put it on. Although, I'll probably just hide the helmet for the sake of style. What else we got up here? Let's browse over here. Oh, the view, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I would love to play with some sort of like an intuitive HUD when there's no combat going on, or you hold a hotkey to bring it up and the rest would be just like this. So, who are you? Hello, fair sir. How we doing?
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Brain things?
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
I might have killed a few of the brain bugs. Not necessarily brain bugs, but no, actually, I've not killed anyone. What are you talking about? And you look fairly capable of killing it yourself.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Oh. Okay. Push yourself to your feet. I'll definitely try while somebody's with his knife at me to push him away as good as I can. Not roll because that might end him stabbing into my back. So let's just push ourselves to the feet. I'm gonna add the guidance. Guidance is a cantrip. We can use that as often as we want. And we just need a difficulty of 10. So we get a bonus to 4 to 7. We rolled a 19 at least. Maximum. Good, perfect. 16. And with that, we're back on our feet. Who are you?
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
Me? You have these breadbirds, my friends. They snatched me too.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Well, it's the things in our head. They seem to have connected.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Okay. Well, apologies accepted. I might have probably not done the same if the roles would be reversed. Or maybe similar if I would think that you are in works with these mind flayers.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Well, me too. I was just strolling through the city.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So,
Wait
do
a
you
bit.
know anything about these worms?
Wait a bit. I see here 2 holes in your neck, 2 spiky teeth, 2 red eyes. It smells very much like vampire for me. Very much. Born in Romania, in the land of Count Dracula, I know my shit about that. So we're definitely gonna keep an eye on you, dear friend Astarion. Well, I know that we don't want them in our heads, but most unfortunately is they will turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet.
True.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
That is a fair good point. Control it? I think we should rather get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Fair enough. And with that, we have
Don't touch me.
a rogue amongst our midst. What do you got? You got a dagger and you got a short bow. What about if
Whatever comes.
I give you
I'm ready.
a second dagger?
Keep a blade close.
There we go. Not doing that much damage, but it's definitely a double attack.
Wits and blades.
Our approval is a little bit higher towards me. Let's level you up. Rogue level 2. Good dice roll there on that. We are getting cunning actions. We can, as a bonus action, dash, hide, or disengage. Very handy. Very, very handy. Good.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Hello, scared boar. Mr. Boar?
I should speak up.
Away! Away!
I love that we can understand him. Clear off, it's dangerous here.
Yes, I have eyes. Keep away from me.
Very good. Very good. So, what's that down there? Hey friends, I have spotted something down there that I would like to check out.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Potentially something below it. A chest. My. More potions of heal. Let's split the item. Well, let's send oh, whatever. Let's pick it up. I'll take that. I'll take that. There is a map down here. This tainted ragged map has passed through countless hands. Little harp marks an area called the Moonrise Tower, with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scroll. Cage. Moon Tower. Okay. Harper's Notebook. All tattered collection reports held together within a moon harp seal. There is a frequent mention of a sacrilegious activity among the local Selenite sect. Okay. Let's pick it up. Onwards, dear friends. Onwards. There must be somewhere an settlement of some sorts to find an orientation where we are. I hope, at least from seeing how often we jumped with that ship, that we're still in our four walls, that we're still in nearby Baldur's Gate, that Ferún is still a thing of the horizon. If not, this might be very troublesome. Very, very troublesome. Let's move in here.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Very true. Let's get rid of it.
No time for mercy. Monster. Death is too good for it.
We're free. We are free. No moments of fear of it. We'll get no harm.
Swift
No
as my
mind
feet can
games.
Carry me.
We have here some dead goblins. I've seen some of these on the ship.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
They definitely had some.
Better be cautious.
What is this anomaly going on here?
Press ahead. What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
Let's have a look at it.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Let's have a look at it. What?
A hand? Anyone?
Who are you? I do not trust this one bit. Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Fair enough, but if you try anything funny, I will chop your arm off. Of course, we're gonna get the guidance because it's a cantrip. A DC of 7. We're good. We're good.
That's it.
Grab my hand.
Go on. Keep pulling.
With you. It's. You were a human.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Greetings, Gale of Waterdeep. Are you right?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Is that so?
I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
You too. I was.
Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Well, I can tend to basic wounds in all means, but alien parasites? I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and
Fair
soon,
point.
too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome in. Join.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
I definitely appreciate that.
Kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Here. Well, I definitely appreciate that.
So might as well.
Good. We have apparently now an... What are you? A wizard. Very nice. Wizards can learn a lot of spells from scrolls. Question is, what kind of wizards do I want you to be? Evocation is the focus of elemental energy into powerful attacks and enchantments. Those who specialize in these schools are known as evokers. Costs me 25 gold less per spell and not 50. Well, Magic Missile, for example, is an evocation spell. And I think we will go this path. Let's have Magic Missile. And Featherfall might be something nice. What else? Burning Hands. That'll also be something if somebody comes very nearby. Movement speed increased. That's a good buff to have. We've been having familiar and be conjuring things. Let's go with Burning Hands, since we're going for the evocation school. Let's focus on evocation spells. Good. Accepted.
Looking ahead, at the ready.
Well, and such, we are one more for our adventurous party. I do like this, to be honest.
I want to be rich, but not if it'll get me killed.
Rich and getting killed.
Minds their business. I'll be fine.
Your lots, please make sure to mind your step.
Gods are watching me.
Gale. Too high.
Step by step.
What is it? Gently.
Well, let's have you guys out of combat. And you two
Let's not get caught off guard.
go have an friendly chat with
It's just wilderness out here.
these people. He has a mouthpiece. Could be a thief. Could be not.
My hand slipped.
Let's see if we can steal it.
Take.
Okay. At least he's out of this special area.
You!
Greetings.
Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
Greetings, everyone.
This then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
You seem like a pesky band of bandits. The only thing you own is your life. Leave before I take it.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot.
Shoo.
No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
You're
Very
more
good.
cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Well, me too, thank you. But I like to
break.
not have fights when there is a chance to, you know, work around them. One trick I want to show you here, the camp supply bag. We're going to send that to camp. With that, we have one camp supply bag at camp, meaning every food we send to camp, it will automatically go into that bag. There is no need to have any food with you stored, because the only moments where you will need said food is during long rests. So as long as you're not long resting, you are no need of any of the supplies within your inventory. There might be potential a moment where you will have to feed something or someone, so maybe keep at least a little bit of it with you, but not too much. Take a rope. I'll take a torch as well. Dagger's okay. Garlic. Good. Nettles and vines.
Cursed to put my hands on
They were looting something right here.
Gibblebuck! Everything all right out there?
Gibblebuck. Gibblebuck ran. Your friends abandoned you.
Yeah. Well, I always were a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
Fair enough. I shall. Seems like the door is holding firm. Let's see if we can lockpick it or find a different entrance in there. That bottom there looks kind of cracked. And there is a big heavy object above it. Well, let's do our best and have a shot at it. But before we jump in there, we should prepare ourselves, especially since they are waiting for us.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadow Hearts. Shield of Faith. Very good. Gale.
Yes.
Put yourself into mage armor to increase your AC. Do anything else? No?
Still alive.
I shall drink at least one of these. Also put some poison on this crossbow. Good. Let's go silently. No matter what we do, we might get some nasty damage on us. How about if I place this chest down there? Target is too far. What if I throw it?
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
What you do, we will fall down strongly. Well, we do have a lockpick with us, if I'm not mistaken.
How much further can I go?
Maybe we could go that entrance. True.
That's curious.
Dirt mounds.
No use digging with my bare hands.
We are in lack of a shovel. Where is this leading?
What's that?
There is a hatch down there. And there's another dirt mound. But again, missing the shovels. Let us head downwards here. A skeleton. Some healing potions. Dagger roots. The hatch is locked. Is the hatch destructible? It does not seem so. How about we try to
that open.
pry it open? I think I'll let
Trust no one.
our
Let's crack
white-haired
it open.
friend, that is, since I think his it might be a little bit better at these cracking of the doors. Well done.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Well done. A leather. Probably interacting with this letter over here.
Another step forward.
What a miraculous place. Looks like an tomb of sorts.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
True. Let's
I
There's
wonder
some
what
lines
was
over
so
here.
subversive about their
does
words
have
that they
some
commanded
nice corners.
protection.
I guess it's for us to find out at some point. If we find out.
I'm ready.
With some good coins on them.
No one back home will ever believe this.
True. Let's make some light in
No
here.
traps, please.
Scroll of protection from good and evil.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
Definitely does. He definitely does. But let's keep our chat for when we have some camp time.
Light on my feet.
And once we need to take a breather. Again. Some lovely coins. And the quarterstaff. Another scribe over here. He bears a key. Interesting. Door. Shadow Hearts?
Whatever it takes.
Guidance, if you may, please. If there's some traps up ahead.
Going.
No traps. A heavy chest. What else over there?
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Book of Dead Goods. Dead Gods.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
What are you? Let's just try to break it open. Seems like the lock is too strong. It does not give in.
Reverberates through your body as if you just slammed a hammer into solid adamantine. The lock doesn't budge.
Mage, have a look at this.
Lost in thought.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Search for a rune to sabotage it. Get some guidance. A natural 1. What a first crit on our path.
The tome does
Any-
not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
And a success, Gale. Gale, are you having any success with it? Gale, that did not work for me.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Examine it more thoroughly.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Here, entire pantheons. How many have been lost? Scroll of an Ray of Enfeeblement. Very powerful.
Never a dull moment.
Very powerful. Let's pick it up. I'm gonna take that with us.
Best be on my way.
A chest bearing a cup that might look a little bit worthwhile something.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Strange indeed. Strange indeed. Let's take that rapier. Weird.
This must be the god they worship here. Can't say I recognize him.
Who might it be though?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
It looks like a deaf person with a long scroll and he's writing something on it. Could it mean anything? Well, I guess I will find out maybe. Another skeleton on the ground. Uh-huh. Scimitar this time. A button.
Something over there.
What could this button bring us? Well, I guess that is time for another episode. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. What is your thought process on the rounds so far? Who do you like of these three personas most? Or four, counting me in. And until next time, bye-bye.